How can organizers ensure that the month-long emancipation activities create lasting impressions beyond the span of the observance? This was one of the topics at the recent GIS Emancipation sit-down this week. Executive Director of the Cultural Development Foundation, Ramona Henry Wynn, says the goal is to ensure that the historical milestones are not only commemorated, but that the contemporary issues are addressed.
The whole thing of emancipation should really pan out in our lives, in our interactions, in the way we do things. And for us, I think we have made a mark. It's baby steps. We will get to the journey at some point, but we have to continue that fight. The fight of our forefathers, our ancestors, we have to continue it. Not let the past hold us down, but let the past inform where we go from there and make decisions that will assist in our development as a nation, as a people, so that we can begin to appreciate a lot about ourselves, begin to look inward, and then tell our stories.
Executive Director of the Folk Research Center, leading the charge for Creole education and use of the Creole language in St. Lucia, Raisa Joseph, emphasized the importance of knowing the history behind the celebration.
Aller bon plage là, yo ka rester là kayo, peut-être yo ka aller dedans fête et puis ça c'est tout. Mais ça même kay montrer nous manière nous pour continuer l'histoire pour dire nous pour qui important, qui qualité expérience nous tenir, pas seulement bizarre nous, mais plus gros maman nous, maman ou qui manière yo te ka vivre dedans cette musique pas libre. Et jodia toujours là nous ka garder des affaires comme des affaires manière nous ka di ou servir nègre toutes ces bails comme ça quoi ils sont et qui manière ka pêcher nous développer comme peuple comme nation manière nous ka ni relation entre l'autre violence nous ni en société affaires justice et puis un chay bagay ni pour faire puis émancipation.
The Archaeological and Historical Society and the Church of England, the origin of Anglican tradition, has been instrumental in helping trace and educate residents on the island's ancestral roots. The Society's representatives say its role is to empower communities and residents with information about their culture and heritage.
We realize that we have to be part of mankind. We cannot just find ourselves divorced, just being there in that kind of class kind of thing away from society, because whatever happens within the society naturally affects the church itself. And if you notice, for example, the church where it's located, New Village, those kind of areas, we are very concerned of what is happening in those areas, and that is why we have taken on that strategic way of dealing with our marks of mission to actually empower our people within the church and also the community.
The panel discussion series on the Voices of Freedom commenced on July 15th and is set to run until August 26, 2024. St. Lucia celebrates Emancipation Day under the same theme for the last 2 years, which is Enkindling Our Consciousness. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.